Back to Doyle's garage, the electrical edition. After consulting with my mom and a couple other people, all this is, take this off. It's a light bulb. Not a switch, doesn't pull in or out. It's just a light bulb. My mom doesn't remember what it's for. There were talks of maybe it's a shift light. Just an indicator light that when you turn the ignition on, it stays on to let you know that your ignition's on. Yeah, so, but what I know is if you come under here, the wires going from this switch, there's 4, are all tapped into the wires that go to the steering column. One of these wires is actually out. Here, not even plugged in. And then this red lead wire coming off of here has 1 splice there, 1 splice there, another tied up splice there, and yet another splice there, all going to the back of the ignition. So I'm going to take this out and repair all these wires to make it just one connection and tape it up. And where all these taps are. Fuse. Again, I don't know if this was something my dad put in or the first owner did. There's some markings on it. I will take a look. Put it on the bench. I'll take this bracket off and we'll deal with all these wires afterwards. Just a cluster of wires. Okay. This looks like it says the Roebuck Company. Model 900, 800. Let's go look it up. All right, so after a little internet research, it's actually a emergency road hazard signal. I kind of verified that by using the wiring diagram that these wires were spliced into the turn signals wiring, which blew. But in any case, they weren't plugged in all the way. One was pulled out. And what I'll show you underneath the car, that I could have just left it. Yeah, maybe it would work, maybe it wouldn't. But this lead that was coming off of it, which was here, let me see if I can pull back on the camera a little bit. There we go. This lead here had a tap there. Which goes up to this tap here, to a tap there, to a tap there, to a wire that had another tap there. Continues up the branch to a tap here, which goes to the back side up here, which I have to cut and re-tape up. But more importantly, this wire here, which is now, we're going on a red, to a green, to a tap, to a black. This black wire goes dun 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 the back of the cigarette lighter, the lead hot. So we're going from red to green to black. And that's why sometimes wiring, when you're just looking at colors, I mean, I'm not red-green colorblind, but I don't think my dad was. My brother is. Something I can ask. In any case, all this wiring, it just leads to problems when things don't work, when you're trying to make things work. And again, I'm not trying to restore this car. I am just trying to get it in the best operational condition for the next buyer, who may not be able to see it in person. And I just want to make sure I give them the most accurate representation of what I have to offer. But this is not safe in any capacity. So I'll clean it up. So I'm doing is I'm going to take off these taps, which I don't even know if any of them are really, they're kind of just take one off and see what it looks like. It might just be spliced in, maybe it's soldered in, maybe it's just twist tied around. Yeah, you see it's just a metal wire tapped onto it. So I'm going to clean these up, and as you can see, there's just wires everywhere dangling, knocking over my stuff. And that's why I'm just trying to clean this up too. So my thoughts, let's see. One, with the pile of electrical tape, part of me was thinking maybe they just put so much electrical tape on every junction trying to identify it, kind of like a neutral in residential electric, and you're just taping wires to let the next person know that, hey, this is not a hot, it's a neutral, or vice versa. But you can see from the different types of connections, you have this type of connection with a good 1.5 inch braided wires together, to a connection that's a spade connection, to a wire tap, to a quick disconnect, back down to a tap, to a quick disconnect, to another tap. Yeah, I don't do wiring like this. If you do, that's great. Just leave your name in the comments below, your address, so the fire department can find your house quicker. If you do this for a living and you wire cars like this and sell them to people, shame on you. And I'm not knocking anybody if this is your first time doing this or whatever. Yeah, everyone, I mean, the internet now, you can learn so much, and you can learn how much to do things wrong. It shouldn't scare you. I have my buddy Mike is looking for an old car, and I just keep giving him advice. You know, you got to look at things like this, because wiring is one of those hidden things that you don't see, but it can really ruin your day. Replacing a whole harness today is so much easier because they're printed labeling on the wiring, and you can get all the different connections of the fuse blocks with high intensity light bulbs and stereos. And I'm sure the next person that buys this car is going to redo the wiring. I'm just trying to make sure I don't cause a fire if I do put the battery to it, to test the gauges and maybe even try to start this car. There's no radio. The Wonderbar radio was taken back in the 80s. So yeah, I gotta clean this up. Don't let this intimidate you. Yeah, if you're a new car buyer, don't let this intimidate you. You can always redo wiring correctly, easily. It's just, this stuff is just, nah. And I'm not knocking my father, who might have done this, or the person before him. It's just, you know, it's not the correct way to do it. Just showing you how one of these quick tap works. So you undo it, and you see it kind of just punctures, vampire punctures into the wiring. It's not the most, when you start having problems, you're not getting the greatest connection. I'm not a master electrician by any point. This is something like the car stereo people of the 80s, putting in your Blaupunks and your car alarms, that there were so many wiring harnesses hacked into by quick taps. But yeah, so repairs are necessary. Well, that's it for this episode of Doyle's Garage, Corvette Rescue Edition. Next time, we are going back under the dash to find it. More wires. Not connected to things. Not connected to things. not connected to things. We're gonna figure it out. Until next time, let me just get this set up correctly.